You are now watching By the Minute, where we highlight unsolved, unidentified and missing cases across the nation. In this episode, we cover the most dangerous places to live in the United States. This data was provided by analysts that used accessible public information regarding crime rates and the likelihood of becoming a victim. In one of these states, community safety and crime must be spoken about together, as we find ways to create change for everyone to be able to live in safer communities. Here at By the Minute, it's our mission to raise awareness that evokes change and justice across our nation. Join us as we hop across the map, discovering the places with the worst crime. Starting with number 10. Alaska. Before Alaska was a part of the United States, it was owned by Russia. It would be purchased as territory for $7.2 million in 1867, and became the 49th state of the Union in 1959. Today, Alaska's population is around 780,000 people. In 2022, the reported average household income was $86,370. Oil, tourism and fishing stand at the major industries of the state's economy. Alaska's poverty rate sits at 11% and around 2,000 residents still experience homelessness. Alaska sits at number 10 for dangerous places to live, because of the violent and property crime potential that could plague residents and visitors. 1 out of 132 people could become a victim to a violent crime here. With the beautiful views and majestic landscapes, how could Alaska make this list? Some think it could be due to the area being so rural. The lack of infrastructure in some areas makes it that it is only accessible by plane. These areas also lack law enforcement agencies. But Alaska is definitely a great place to visit for nature and adventure. It hosts beautiful glaciers, national parks filled with Alaskan native culture. Moving from Alaska's scenic vistas to the sobering reality of safety concerns, our journey continues to Nevada, where luck didn't work out from landing them on our list of worst places to live due to crime. Number 9. Nevada. Nevada is our nation's 36th state, with a population of 3.2 million in 2022. Nevada's major industries include tourism, mining and manufacturing. It's our nation's biggest gold producer and also fosters a major healthcare industry. The median household income is $71,646. The poverty rate is a whopping 12.5%. And there are around 8,700 homeless residents. Nevada comes in at number 9 as 1 out of 220 people are likely to become a victim of a violent crime. Many people move to Nevada due to the low property tax, no state income tax and cheaper housing. Visitors frequent the state for the bright lights and entertainment and the beautiful hiking trails. Despite its allure as a hub for entertainment and opportunity, how could Nevada end up on our list of most dangerous places to live? Experts think it has something to do with the tourism industry's need for visitors. It can invite those that are not there for a good time but to cause crime. Other factors include the high population turnover rate of residents in urban areas. As we have examined Nevada and see its challenges regarding crime, we will head into our next state that made number 8 for most dangerous places to live, being South Carolina. Number 8. South Carolina. Before South Carolina became its own territory, it was combined with North Carolina, creating the province of Carolina. But, with differing views, the South Carolina became its own territory in 1712. It would become the 8th state of the Union in 1782. Today, South Carolina holds a population of 5.4 million. And its major industries are agriculture, tourism and automotive. The average household income is $63,623. With a 14% unemployment rate and 13,000 homeless residents. making number 8 as 1 out of 205 people are likely to become victim of a violent crime here. South Carolina ranks higher than the median national average for both property and violent crimes. But why is South Carolina so dangerous? In 2021, the South Carolina State Law Enforcement Division would state that crime was contributed to lack of education, poverty, lack of employment opportunities, history, culture, age distribution, and other characteristics. As we depart from South Carolina, our journey leads us to the heart of America. Number 7, most dangerous place to live, Missouri. Number 7, Missouri. Missouri, home to more than 6,000 caves and also nicknamed the Show Me State. We'll cover the evidence of how it made our list. But let's start with the population. There are about 6.2 million people and the residents have an average household income of $65,920. The contributing industries that rock the economy are agriculture, steel, and automotive. Now let's get into the cons. The poverty rate sits at 13.2%. And 1 of 204 are likely to become victim of a violent crime. Main contributors for the reason of violence include the location being high for the trafficking of drugs and guns. While criminals are focused on making a profit, the communities are affected by their reckless distribution and lack of care. Other contributing factors include the low opportunities in education and healthcare. While authorities work to stop the crime in Missouri, we go deeper into our list of dangerous places to live, with number 6 being Tennessee. Number 6, Tennessee. Tennessee, known for its country and blues music scene and top whiskey. Tennessee is also home of great barbecue and its historic battlegrounds. Tennessee holds the most Civil War battlegrounds in the nation. Today the population is 7.1 million residents. It's known for its major industries being healthcare, entertainment, and manufacturing. Why did this entertainment hub make our list? Well, the likelihood of being a victim of a violent crime is 1 out of 161. More than 80% of the criminal offenses reported in Tennessee are property crimes like burglary and automobile theft. Many of the factors that contribute to crime in Tennessee include recidivism of past criminals committing crimes and going back to jail, and poverty. With 10,300 residents experiencing homelessness in 2022. Authorities have their challenges in Tennessee, but the data gets worse as we head to our top 5 worst places to live. But, before we get into our tip 5 most dangerous places to live, let's explore our mission that drives our action. By the Minute focuses on raising awareness about crime across the nation. We need your help. Minute Movers, our subscribers, help us by sharing our content. Someone you know may have answers to help us create safer communities for us all. If that sounds like something you'd like to be a part of, subscribe now. Now let's dive into our top 5 most dangerous places to live, with number 5. The Golden State. California. California earned its nickname, the Golden State, due to the gold rush and its heavy presence of golden poppy flowers in the spring. California is also home to Hollywood, where many major films are made. The glamour and glitz attracts many in search of life for a better opportunity. And their start to fame, which this state holds a boasting population of 38.9 million. But many with that dream realize those opportunities are slim to none. Which can be a contributing factor as to why California ranks as the top in the nation for homelessness. The average median income sits at $91,905. And the major industries are agriculture, film and television, and tourism. With 260 million domestic visitors and 7 million international visitors every year, California is one of our nation's hot spots for tourism. California, with such a huge population, the chances of becoming a victim to violent crime are 1 out of 200. The most common crimes include burglary and pickpocketing. But California is also home to many gangs. California's crime rate has increased over the years, and contributing factors include the social-economic differences, poverty, and substance and mental health issues that need more assistance. Some experts also believe that California has seen a surge in crime due to the lack of prosecution against criminals that were also given shorter stays within their sentences. When authorities are unable to make sure criminals stay off the streets, crime increases. Now, as we transition from the challenges faced in California, let's turn our attention to another state grappling with its own crime concerns. Number 4. Colorado. Colorado is your desktop's happy place with many mountains, forests, canyons. It holds 4 national parks, and many people who live here enjoy their tax benefits. Colorado's major industries include agriculture, manufacturing, and tourism. With 5.9 million residents, the state sees about 90 million visitors each year. Those that live in the area make an average household income of $87,598. But those who aren't making ends meet and are without a home are about 14,000 residents. And a poverty rate of 9.4%. How safe is it in the land of landscapes? Well, 1 out of 203 people are likely to be a victim of a violent crime, but the most common crimes include theft or larceny. According to reports, crime is so high in Colorado due to crime reforms that have contributed to less severe punishments that allow criminals back onto the streets. We've now made it to our top 3 of worst places to live due to crime. Let's remember that crime happens everywhere, and making this list only means there needs to be a change towards safer communities happening within these states. Did your state make the list so far? What do you think should happen? Drop it in the comments. Number 3. Louisiana. Louisiana joined our union in 1812 and was originally purchased from France in 1803. As the centuries went on, the state is now known for its Mardi Gras, its bayous, French quarters, and amazing food scene. 4.6 million people live there, and in 2022 reports indicate the state saw as many as 42.6 million visitors. Louisiana makes our list as number 3, as 1 out of 159 people are likely to become victims of a violent crime. Property crimes are the most committed, but the murder rate for the state is 2.8 times more than the national average. Why is Louisiana facing such higher violent crime rate in the state? Well, experts contribute that link directly to poverty. The average household income in Louisiana is $57,852. Poverty rate of 18.6%, ranking higher than the national average in the United States. Roughly 7,300 residents are experiencing homelessness. Louisiana does have its perks, with the main industries being agriculture, oil, and manufacturing. How do residents in the area cope with living in such a dangerous predicament, and what are authorities looking to do to fix it? Well, recently the Louisiana governor signed bills that would expand the death penalty, toughen criminal sentences, and removing the possibility of parole. While lawmakers continue to make strides for safer communities, there are still many things in the state that can be fixed, which include working on more opportunities for residents in education, employment, and working on incarceration practices. Which leads us to our second most dangerous place to live due to crime, being Arkansas. Number 2. Arkansas. Arkansas, our 25th state, nicknamed the Natural State for its Hot Spring National Park, and it is also the only state known to produce diamonds. Arkansas holds a population of 3.1 million. And its major industries include agriculture, transportation, and manufacturing. Many people move to Arkansas, who are looking for southern roots, a slower, more relaxed pace, and all that nature has to offer. It has made our list as number 2 because the chances of becoming a victim of a violent crime in Arkansas are 1 out of 155. Violent crimes happen more in Arkansas, with over 70% being aggravated assault, and the murder rate continues to rise. What factors make Arkansas number 2 on our list? Well, it is also one of the poorest places in the country. The median household income is $56,335. And the poverty rate is at a high 16.9%. With poverty being a factor that contributes to crime. We also see a lower education level amongst the state. But Arkansas police and lawmakers are working towards cracking down on crime and drug trafficking, working to build safer communities for the future of Arkansas residents. They can't do it alone, and it will also take efforts from the community, and opportunities for them to bring Arkansas from number 2. Now we are at our final state and ranking number 1 for being the most dangerous place to live, which is New Mexico. Number 1, New Mexico. New Mexico, our 47th state, and would receive its name by how people used to refer to its location, opposite the Rio Grande, dating back to the 16th century. There are about 2.1 million residents, and its major industries include manufacturing, aerospace, and energy. The median household income is $58,722. And the state holds a poverty rate of 17.6%. With about 4,000 residents experiencing homelessness. Why is New Mexico the most dangerous place to live due to crime? You are 1 out of 128 likely to become a victim of a violent crime, ranks first in the nation for property crimes, and many violent crimes do happen within the state. But why? Many factors contribute, one being lack of educational opportunities, with school receiving low funding, communities lack upkeep of the streets, and these are all linked to the area dealing with poverty. New Mexico is this nation's most poor state. Crime, addiction, and lack of opportunity only help the area deplete. The public officials and law officers are aware of the problem in the state being crime and lack of education. But this is work that will take time, and also require New Mexico residents to come together, to build a safer state for everyone. This concludes our most dangerous places to live based on crime episode. Remember, that crime is everywhere. Stay safe and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more true crime content. Thanks for watching.